Hey there, it's Coach Miller from BTB Lax. And what I want to talk about right now is building team chemistry. But before I get into that, what is team chemistry and why is it important? All right, so team chemistry is simply the team, like the team members on your team liking one another, like wanting to play for each other. And it's very important because if there's rifts not everybody needs to be everybody's best friend on the team, but as long as they respect each other and they're all, in it together, like they know that they're in it to accomplish the one goal of becoming a better lacrosse team, winning some ball games, enjoying the game, then that's going to make everything so much better. And that's going to make coaching the team, playing for the team, just a great experience all around. The best teams are the teams that just love being around each other, just love everything the program's all about, everything the team's all about, and just can't wait to the next practice, the next game, whatever it is. And it's just important because it becomes, crucial as pressure situations arise, or as, you play a tough team or whatever it may be, like knowing that the guy to your right and the guy to your left is going to be someone you can rely on and trust and just, get the most out of in order to, do whatever it is you're trying to do, whether play good team defense or get the ground ball or, get the next pass to get a good shot off or whatever it is. So it's just so crucial to like those successful teams that you have good team chemistry and that players, respect one another and they want to be around one another and they want to work to accomplish that goal of becoming a better lacrosse team. So there's some over here in the orange. I have a few, that I've seen the teams I've been associated with, some just good, ways that you can kind of build that, team chemistry. And it doesn't all have to be on the lacrosse field. In fact, some of the best ways to get your team, just around each other, just hanging out with one another, getting to know one another, is just doing some fun stuff with them. So if you're the coach, if you have, some sort of, team budget or whatever it is, maybe take them bowling or go see a high school team, a high school game if you're a youth coach or whatever it is, meet, doing something fun that you can just enjoy, being around the guys without, having to worry about, being yelled at by a coach or whatever it is, or dropping a pass or just not, sticking that shot that you were wide open on. Other things that I've seen teams do successfully, to build their team chemistry is do some sort of, volunteer activity. So I've seen teams, visit the hospital or adopt, a kid, in some program where the kid would come to, practices and whatnot and, do some, that sort of thing. Bus trips, if you have, if you're a high school team or, you're taking a bunch of bus trips, for an hour or so or 2 hours, do something, think of something that you can do on the team to get kind of everybody involved, especially say, if it's you won the game and you're going the bus trip home, because sometimes on the bus trip up, you want your guys to be focused, they want to do their own things, but on the bus trip home, maybe you can do something fun, to spice it up a little bit. And the way I always get back to this is just compete, so if you're competing in practice and, in the different segments that you break off into and, in practice and, amongst yourself, just even breaking your team up into separate groups, so have them competing against each other. You can even relate some of this fun stuff. There's plenty of college teams out there that, break in the fall or, in their off season, they're breaking the team up and they're playing basketball against each other, just, competing, working together and just competing. So team chemistry is just so crucial to have those successful teams in lacrosse and any sport for that matter, just because, it builds that trust, builds that reliance on those guys, and it helps you win. It helps you win ball games, and that's important. And it helps you, accomplish that goal of becoming a better team, becoming, better players all around. So just wanted to give you a few ideas on how you can go about building that. And we'll see you in other videos. That's Coach Miller from BTB Lax. Thanks for watching. Hey, Coach Miller here, and I want to talk to you for a minute because I've got a question for you. Why are you still here? And what I mean by that is, why are you still here on YouTube looking up lacrosse videos? Well, I'll tell you why. It's because you're looking for those tips, tricks, drills, and advice because you want to take your game to the next level. And I think that's pretty awesome, actually, that you're not on the field right now or in the gym, but instead you're at home on your computer or tablet looking up how to get better at a sport that I love, and you're doing it on your own time. It tells me that you love the game too, And you're probably pretty passionate about getting better. Well, I want you to watch something because I think it'll be right up your alley. We spent a whole day with Mike Kimmel, an absolute beast of a lacrosse player, a college All-American at Hopkins and a multiple MLL All-Star. And we worked on putting together a completely free 3-part training series for youth and high school players just like you. Because here's the thing, and don't get me wrong, I love YouTube, and here at BTB we have a big YouTube channel with a ton of videos and whatnot because we want people to see it and improve. But a big problem with YouTube and with what you're doing right now, searching for videos just like the one you watched, is that it's unfocused. It's like you get this one tip or trick or fix or whatever it is. And I'll be honest with you, what you really should be doing is zeroing in on the 2 things that a lot of big time players, just like Mike, say are the 2 specific things that are really holding kids back from playing at their next level. Your offhand and your off-ball play. Once you've got full confidence in your offhand, it opens up the entire field for you and effectively doubles your options, whether the ball's in your stick or not. In your off-ball play, well, I can tell you that for about 90% of the time in a game, you don't have the ball. But the impact you can have on a game by making the right moves and decisions off-ball is staggering. So when I said earlier that we worked with Mike for a full day on the training series, that's what we focused on, like a laser. If you go through this free training, you're going to see the results right away. Trust me, thousands of kids have already gone through it, and that's the feedback we've gotten. Game changing. So, tell you what, stop browsing YouTube for the next 15 minutes, and right now go watch the first video in our 3-part free training series with Mike Kimmel. Down below, there's a link in the description of this video that will take you straight to a page where you just enter your email and we'll instantly send you the first training. We'll send you the next 2 pieces over the next couple days. Can't wait to see you on the inside. Have a good one.